incidents in Florida have increased by 50% between 2020 and 2021.
I'm the only.
Y'all lied over there, man.
Amalek controlling the mouse.
This came out about 7 months ago. So just bruh, they setting this thing up. Hey, get Luke real quick. Get Luke, then we're gonna move on to the topic of the show. Get Luke 21. And I want you to read verse 8 on down.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
And he said, take heed that ye be not deceived.
Don't be deceived, y'all. Come on.
For many shall come in my name.
Many come in the name of Christ.
Saying, I am Christ.
Saying they are God. Read.
And the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them.
Go ye not therefore after them. Religion. Anybody say Christ? I'm Christ-like. I'm angelic. Come on.
But when ye shall
I'm still Jew. Read.
But when ye shall have wars and commotions, be not terrified.
Are we not hearing the wars? Every day we see the news about more people. Iran, right? Yemen, Russia, China. They just had a meeting. Biden just had a meeting with China about this Gaza thing.
That's right.
This is on. Come on.
For things must first come to pass.
Gotta pass, y'all. Read.
But the end is not by and by.
But the end ain't yet. It's not over yet. Come on.
Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation.
That's what we see right now.
And kingdom against kingdom.
And kingdom against kingdom.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
And great what?
Earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
Go ahead.
And famines and pestilence and fearful sight and great signs shall there be from heaven.
Now watch this. Hey, we're going to hold that. I'm about to send you something, Josiah. You with me? Stay strong, brother. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right, brother. Stay strong. Hey, I'm about to send you something now. I want y'all to pay attention. While you pulling that up, I'll just sit there on the Natives Hour group. Hasadai, read that again.
Verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
Go ahead.
And famines and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall be from heaven.
Hey, read that article real quick. Is that an article? Yeah, just read the article.
Ready?
Come on.
19 volcanoes erupt at the same time.
This is November 14th.
November 14th, 2023.
Yeah.
The 5th.
Yeah, so that was yesterday. 19 volcanoes erupt at the same time. Go down.
More than a dozen volcanoes are erupting at the same time worldwide, and 3 new eruptions joined the list this week. The Smithsonian Institute Global Volcanism Program tracks new eruptions and updates its list of currently erupting volcanoes on Wednesday. The most recent update shows 3 new eruptions, bringing the total to 19 eruptions at once.
Go ahead.
The list doesn't include all erupting volcanoes.
19 eruptions at once. At the same time, on the same day. Go down.
The new volcanic eruptions, some people voicing their concerns on social media.
Go ahead.
Volcanoes erupt simultaneously
at the same time
in Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, the Philippines, etc.
And many more. Go ahead.
Below is a volcanic activity of 2013 versus 2023. Totally right. One person posted on X, formerly Twitter.
Go back. Go back to the scripture and read verse 11 again.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
Go ahead.
And famines and pestilence and fearful sights, great signs shall be from heaven.
Read.
But before all these
shall
lay their hands on you.
So Christ said, before I come back, they gonna lay hands on y'all. Read.
And
persecute you. You can't pass out flies, nigga. Felony. You can't say that the Jews, felony. You said what?
I said
Third-degree felony. Third-degree felony to pass out a fraud.
How's this?
Go ahead.
Delivering you up to the synagogues.
Come on.
And into prisons.
And into where?
Prisons.
They're going to make it illegal to preach the truth. They're going to make it illegal to tell our people who they are. They're going to make it illegal. Like you read in 2 Thessalonians about the man of seal got to be revealed. They're that illegal. Now you niggas got to go to jail. Prison. Come on.
Being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
Judges, read.
And it shall turn to you for a testimony.
Go ahead.
Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay.
Verse 16.
Verse 16. And ye shall be betrayed.
Ye shall be what?
Betrayed.
But many of us going to be betrayed. Some of y'all going to betray the men. Some of y'all going to betray the brethren. Some of y'all going to betray. Read.
And ye shall be betrayed, both by parents.
By parents, some of your wicked ass mothers and fathers. Go ahead.
And brethren.
Some of your wicked family members. Go ahead.
And kinsfolk.
Come on, even your own wife, your children.
And friends.
And friends. Come on.
And some of you shall they cause to be put to death.
And some of us going to be put to death. So what we seeing right now with the ADL and Jonathan Green Black talking this nonsense is only a build-up of what's to come. This Bible is a trip, man.
That's right.
And now's the time really coming to the fore. You so-called Hispanics, y'all are the Israelites. You ain't Mexican. You ain't Puerto Rican. You ain't Native American. You are the Israelites. Now is high time. Give me that in Romans. It's high time to come into the fold. To learn who you are. Learn who you are. You ain't regular people. This whole thing is about you. You so-called Hispanics, you so-called blacks, Native Indians. This whole thing is about you. Read that in Romans.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
And knowing the time, that now it is high time.
Now is high time. If there was any other time, now is the time. Come on.
And now, and knowing that the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
We got sleep. Come on.
For
now
is our salvation.
Our redemption is our saving. Is the tide turning? Come on.
Than we believe.
So let's get that first article. Let's get that first article. We're going to wake you up on the Natives Hour show. Go up to the article. Go to the title. Read that.
F11.
F11. Come on.
The untold story of American Indian slaves who were sold as Negroes.
So go down. Go down. We read some of this last week, but I don't think we got through all of it, right?
I think we got through most of it, sir.
Go down. Did we get through all of it?
So.
Okay, pull up the next one. Pull up the next article. Go ahead.
Slate. America's other original sin.
Mm-hmm.
Europeans didn't just displace Native Americans.
Displace means to force them off of their land in places that wasn't resourceful. Reservations. Go ahead.
They enslaved them.
They did what to the Native Americans?
They enslaved them.
Why we don't read about this during history class? We don't read about this during Thanksgiving. We don't read about this during history classes. That the white man enslaved the Native American Indians?
Bring it out.
Go ahead.
And encouraged tribes to participate in the slave trade.
Go ahead.
On a historians are only beginning to fathom. Here are 3 scenes from the history of slavery in North America. In 1637, a group of Pequot Indians, men and boys, having risen up against English colonists in Connecticut and been defeated, were sold to plantations in the West Indies.
Watch this.
In exchange.
In what?
In exchange for African slaves.
Damn. Go ahead.
Allowing the colonists to remove a resistant element from their midst.
So Gad was sold to the plantations in an exchange for African Americans.
In the Caribbeans, Cat.
In the Caribbeans.
So some of y'all Benjamites might be some gad out there.
Go ahead. Hey, I'm telling y'all, y'all will not be saying that. Because y'all talking about, all y'all might be Northern Kingdom. Y'all might be.
Hey.
You never know. Go ahead, bro.
Allowing the colonists to remove resistant elements from their midst.
Take that. Kill the Indians, say the man.
The tribe's women were pressed into service in white homes
In white home
in New England,
in New England.
where domestic workers were sorely lacking. In 1741, an 800-foot-long coffle of recently enslaved Sioux Indians.
800-foot long. I'm guessing coffle is a boat or something?
A ship.
A ship. Hey, look that word up.
Yeah, we need that looked up. What is it? Coffle.
Look up coffle.
800-foot long.
That's pretty long, bro.
That's pretty big. That's a whole lot of us.
What that say?
Coffle, a line of animals or slaves fastened or drawn along together.
What the hell?
Damn, bro, that's the definition. A line of slaves fastened or driven along together. I mean, what? In chains.
In chains. Walking along in a route, a long line.
800-foot long. That means it was enough so-called Indians lined up right behind each other that extended 100 feet.
That's like 2.5 football.
Damn!
And that's before the trailer. They don't tell us about this.
Nah, don't tell us about that. Go. That's some evil stuff, man.
Oh, man.
Go back.
In 1741, an 800-foot-long coffle of recently enslaved Sioux Indians
Go ahead.
procured by a group of Cree, Assiniboine, and Monsani warriors arrived in Montreal.
Go ahead.
Ready for sale.
Ready for what?
Sale
Ready for sale
to French colonists hungry for domestic and agricultural labor.
Hey, go to Deuteronomy 20, bro. This is crazy. You can't make this stuff up. Go to Deuteronomy 28. Yeah, they walked ankles. The ankles were shacked together, right? Shackled together. Was connected by the neck, probably by the chains. Same way they did Judah. Same way they did Judah, man. They did that. The so-called. What I said?
Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah, get Deuteronomy 28. I want you to read verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
This is Moses speaking to the Israelites. The Israelites are still here today. He's telling them, if you don't listen to the Bible, which voice of God, come on,
to observe,
to acknowledge, to perform, read,
to do all his commandments.
We didn't do God's commandments. Come on.
And his statutes, which I see this day,
read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So when you jump to verse 46, it says all these curses was come upon you, thee, not the whole world, not every nation. It says thee. So these specific curses only happen to a specific people. Verse 46.
Verse 46. They shall be upon thee for
They are the curses that Moses prophesied in verse 15. Was going to be upon who?
Upon thee.
On the same. Come on.
For a sign.
What does that sign do? Let you know who. Let you know the Israelites are based off of who's being cursed.
Read. That's right.
And for a word. And upon thy seed.
Upon thy children.
Forever.
Verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore thou serve thine enemies.
The Lord said we're going to serve our enemies. Our children's children's children is going to serve their enemies.
Which the Lord shall send against thee. In hunger.
In hunger, your food.
In thirst.
In thirst, your water.
And in nakedness.
Your clothing.
And in want of all things.
Watch the next part.
And he. The
French. The New England. the European, the Spanish, the conquistadors, the Spaniards, and the French,
Right.
the Portuguese,
Right.
Bring it out.
and he, come on,
And he
come on.
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who did that happen to? We just read it. What was the terminology called?
Coddle or whatever. Coffle. A coffle.
A couple with 800 foot long of enslaved Indians. How do you think they was behind each other?
Yeah, how was they restrained to follow?
In chains.
That's right.
In chains.
know that because it called them the most resistant force that they had to move to the West Indies. So that means they was fighting back.
They was fighting. There was warriors fighting.
That's right.
Read on. And
he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Go ahead.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee. Now, he's so destroyed, we think reservations is a good thing. We think our history before is actually honorable. We was talking to a sister yesterday at camp about a powwow. She was like, yeah, that's an ancient culture. I wanted to be like, no, that's what the white man gave you in slavery.
Right.
Allowed you to celebrate your customs for one day.
Right.
And now we call them powwows.
Right.
That's what they always orchestrated by who? A white man.
Cap, you in the
Holiday,
spirit. And
holiday.
then you remember we was on the reservation. We was talking to them and they telling us that you're on sovereign land. This is our land.
Right.
We make the rules. We do what we want.
No, you
But you was displaced there.
Right.
You was
Right. You was pushed there by the white man.
You was pushed there by the white man and given an unfruitful land.
Right.
That you calling sovereign, but then they got the checkerboard, right? Where the government owns certain parts of it.
Yep. It's all Booker.
Boy, ain't no way.
Ain't nothing sovereign about a reservation.
Right.
Because a sovereign
no way,
land
boy.
is protected by an army.
Yep.
Right? That's why Gad got awake out of sleep, like you were saying earlier.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know.
Sit on the mic.
They never do no powers in the reservations. They always do it in the school,
Yeah.
university.
Yeah, it's all Booker.
Only where white eyes can see.
Yep.
Where they can facilitate,
Mhm.
supervise.
So go back. Go back to the article and read it.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And in 1837, Cherokee Joseph Van, expelled from his land in Georgia during the era of Indian removal, took at least 48 enslaved black people along with him to Indian territory. By the 1840s, Van was said to have owned hundreds of enslaved black laborers, as well as racehorses and a wheeler steamboat.
And you know what? I deal with that because Esau would say that Gad owned African American slaves, but when you examine it, they gave Judah freedom by making them indigent servants. They would give their daughters to them. You understand? They would marry into the tribes. Esau ain't doing that. Slavery, Esau was hanging Judah on trees, cutting the balls off, raping them, beating them with a stump, raping them in front of the whole plantation.
What?
Hell?
they would
You
give
had
us-
one morsel of meat.
Cost amnesty, safety. Where we
Yeah.
amnesty, right? Yeah, you're right, Cap.
So when people say that, that's Esau put this stuff in here to Judah and Gad, or Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom hate each other. Like, oh, y'all had us in slavery too. But when you look at the history, Gad had as indigent servants most of the time, and they were bringing them into the to give them their freedom. They was giving their daughters to Judah.
That's why a lot of Judah be like, yeah, my grandmama Cherokee.
Right. Yeah, they was married into the tribes, into the so-called Native American tribes. Go back. Go ahead and read it.
Switch. A reductive view of American past might note two major centuries-long historical sins. Go down.
Come on, y'all.
The enslavement of Africans and the displacement of Native Americans. In recent years, a new wave of historians of American slavery has been directing attention to the ways these sins overlapped. The stories they have uncovered through African slavery still the narrative that dominates our national memory into a different light, revealing that the seeds of that system were sown in early attempts to exploit natives' labor. The record of native enslavement also shows how the white desire to put workers in bondage intensified the chaos of contact, disrupting intertribal politics and creating uncertainty and instability among people already struggling to adapt to a radically new balance of power. Before looking at the way native enslavement happened on the local level, really the only way to approach a history this fragmented and various, it helps to appreciate the sweep of the phenomenon. How common was it for Indians to enslave Euro-Americans? Counting can be difficult, but because many instances of native enslavement in the colonial period were illegal or ad hoc and had left no trail.
Trail.
But historians have tried. A few of their estimates, thousands of Indians were enslaved in colonial New England. According to Margaret Ellen Newell, Alan Gailey writes that between 1670 and 1715, Indians were exported into slavery through Charlestown, now Charleston, South Carolina. Then Africans were imported.
Damn.
That's 45 years
on the balls, man. Come on, y'all. Read that again.
Alan Gailey writes that between 1670 and 1715, more Indians were exported into slavery through Charlestown.
Go ahead.
Now Charleston, South Carolina. Then Africans were imported.
More Indians were enslaved in the years of 1670 and 1715 in South Carolina.
Years, 45
than
years.
Judah.
They're saying Native Americans went into slavery on ships.
On ships.
Exported means on ship, out of here.
But watch this. Watch this.
Brett Rushforth recently attempted a tally of the total number of enslaved.
Watch this.
And he told me that he thinks 4 million indigenous people in the Americas, North and South, may have been enslaved over the centuries that the practice prevailed.
2 to 4 million.
Hey, that's
a whole lot of gad out here. Something ain't right.
2 to 4, and that number is not even correct.
Exactly.
It's got to be at least 100 million.
Because no paper trail.
No paper trail. He's guessing.
It's the same way they hype up the numbers for the Amalek killed. They lower the number of us killed and enslaved.
Yep. 4 million. Go ahead.
He thinks 2 million to 4 million indigenous people in the Americas, North and South.
It sounds like a Holocaust to me.
Right. May have been enslaved over the centuries that the practice prevailed. A much larger number than had previously been thought. It's not on the level of the African slave trade,
bush crap,
which brought 2 million people to the Americas. But the earliest history of the European colonies in the America is marked by native bondage.
Now watch this next part. Now we know how many so-called African American slaves were brought to America? No, roughly. That's not the right answer.
Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of millions. 500, 600 million. Just 200 million on the way here died. Now read the next sentence.
If you go up to about 1680 or 1690, by that period had been more enslaved. Had been more enslaved Indians than enslaved Africans in the Americas.
Damn. Bomb.
Oh, fire.
Bomb. If you go all the way, if you go back to 1680, by that period, there have been more enslaved Indians than enslaved Africans in America. If you go back from 1680 to 17, whatever, something,
15.
there was more enslaved Indians than enslaved Africans in America.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Go ahead, keep reading.
The practice dates back to the earliest history of the European colonies in the future United States. Take the example of the Pequot, who were enslaved in 1637, clashing with the English, as Newell writes in a new book, Brethren by Nature. By the time the ship desired defeated Pequot men and boys to the Caribbean, colonists in New England, desperate for bodies and hands to supplement their own meager workforce, had spent years trying out various strategies of binding native labor.
Native labor. Go ahead.
During the Pequot War, it was initially instigated by struggles over trade and land among the Europeans, the Pequot and rival tribes. Colonists explicitly named the procurement of captives as one of their goals.
Hey, all right, we'll finish with that. Go to the next one. The next article.
That's heavy.
That's some heavy stuff, man.
He said the procurement.
Right.
That was their goal.
Spending years of putting Native Americans in bondage.
There you go.
Years.
And trading them to plantations in replacement for African Americans to replace them.
Yes.
Because they were too unruly. That's crazy. They said we can't break them. We got to send them to the West Indies. Hey, bro, trade me your niggas for these
Engines.
savages.
The other savages.
Because they too unruly. We can't train them. Damn. Because remember, the West Indies were for what? Breaking slaves.
Yeah, they was much harsher on slavery.
They was known for breaking slaves.
That's
what
Willie Lynch.
He said, we gonna send y'all to the West Indies where they was known for breaking the most unruly slaves. Willie Lynch. So even Gad went through the Willie Lynch letter, bruh. Damn!
That's crazy.
Even Gad went through that. Hey, that's crazy. Read that, bro. Read that.
Slavery among Americans in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Go down. Slavery among Native Americans in the United States includes slavery by and slavery of Native Americans, roughly within currently the United States of America. Tribal territories and the slave trade ranged over present-day borders. Some Native American tribes held war captives as slaves prior to and during European colonization. Some Native Americans were captured and sold by others into slavery.
And what?
Into slavery.
Go ahead.
To Europeans.
To Europeans. Hey, let's get that to Deuteronomy 28. Reverse 68, bro. Reverse 68.
Deuteronomy.
Because this was only going to happen to the Israelites. Ain't nowhere where it says the Jewish man was enslaved, sold to the Russians.
The hell is this?
Ain't no history of that. Ain't no history of that. No proof at all. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Egypt means bondage. Let's get that real quick. Deuteronomy 5 and 6. Get that real quick. We got to go over this for the people that may have never heard this before. Egypt means bondage. Let's read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt.
From the house of bondage.
So God called Egypt bondage. Egypt is synonymous for bondage. Go back to 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord will bring thee into Egypt.
Egypt means bondage, slavery, captivity.
Again. With ships.
But this time it's going to be with ships. This time I'm going to put you on some slave ships. You're going to go to Spain. You're going to go to Europe.
Caribbean
You're going to go to the West Indies. Damn. I'm going to see you to the West Indies because you just took 2. You're going to go to Britain, what it called? Britain. You're going to go all these places. On ships, go ahead.
by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
And you wouldn't go see your homeland again. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold.
You shall be what?
Sold.
You shall be bought and sold. Go ahead.
Unto your enemies.
Unto the European colonizers. God called them your enemies. You so-called Native American Indians, God calls the white man your enemy. Come on.
Bondmen.
As slave man.
And bondwomen.
And slave woman. Come on.
And no man shall buy you.
I mean, nobody gonna be able to save you. Nobody gonna stop this from happening. Nobody will be able to redeem you. Go back to the article and read that again. About the
Yes, sir. Some Native Americans were captured and sold by others into slavery to Europeans, while others were captured and sold by Europeans themselves.
Sold by Europeans, come on.
In the late 18th and 19th centuries, a small number of tribes, such as the so-called tribes,
the 5 so-called civilized tribes,
began increasing their holding of African American slaves.
Go ahead.
European contact greatly influenced slavery as it existed among pre-contact Native Americans, particularly in scale, as they raided other tribes to capture slaves for sale to Europeans.
Go ahead.
They fell into destructive wars among themselves and against Europeans.
Go ahead.
Many Native American tribes practiced some form of slavery before the European introduction.
And you know what? When people, well, y'all sold each other in the Bible. It's a history of the Bible when the tribes were selling each other into slavery in the Bible. I want to hear none of that. Read that.
Native American tribes practiced some form of slavery before the European introduction of African slavery into North America. The Haida and Tlingit
go down because they trying to make it seem like we just
same thing,
right.
But we didn't.
We sold ourselves across the seas.
But the difference is we dealt with each other ethically. We wasn't like the white man.
Indentured servitude.
Indentured servitude. Servitude.
Wasn't burning each other. We were thinking, I'm gonna buy you as a slave and hang you on a tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a horse to pull you apart.
Nah, we weren't doing that. Predators, go down. Slavery, predators. Many European. Hold up, slow down. We eventually came to look upon slaves in Africa. This as being racially inferior. Native Americans took slaves from other Native American groups and viewed them as ethnically inferior. Go down. Native American slaves were allowed to live in the Native American society until they were slowly integrated. See? Read that right there.
Scroll down. No, other way. Right
in some cases.
In some cases, Native American slaves were allowed to live on the fringes of Native American society until they were slowly integrated into the tribe. The word slave may not accurately apply to such captive people.
See that? Right, bomb. That's a bomb.
Bomb.
The word slave may not accurately apply to such captive people. Go down. Read it.
When the Europeans made contact with Native Americans, they began to participate in the trade.
In the slave trade.
Native Americans, in their initial encounters with Europeans, attempted to use their captives from enemy tribes as a method of playing one tribe against another in an unsuccessful game of divide and conquer.
All right, so go down. Treatment of functions. Go down. Go down. There you go, right there. European enslavement.
European enslavement of Native Americans. When Europeans arrived as colonists in North America, Native Americans changed their practice of slavery dramatically.
See that? That means it was different. Come on.
Native Americans began selling war captives to Europeans rather than integrating them into their own society.
See that? So that means God wasn't treating their quote-unquote slaves like how the Europeans did. They used to capture each other and then integrate them into their own tribe.
Integrating them into their own societies as some had done before.
Go ahead.
Americans were enslaved by the Spanish. In Florida and the Southwest under very legal tools. One tool was the encomienda system. New encomiendas were outlawed in the new laws of 1542, but old ones continued, And the 1542 restriction was revoked in 1545.
Go ahead, read the next one.
As the demand for labor in the West Indies
Come on.
grew with the cultivation of sugar cane. Europeans exported.
Exported means put on ships. Put on slave ships. Bomb. Exported means put on slave ships. Go ahead.
Exported enslaved Native Americans.
Go ahead, watch.
To the Sugar Islands.
That's what they call the West Indies. The Sugar Islands.
Yep, they had them getting that sugar. And
So,
the most brutal enslavement.
the most brutal, right. Willie Lynch. Bruh, but like you said, bro, people in the islands is actually gagged.
Yeah,
bro.
a lot.
Message.
Hey, y'all out there in the UK.
Message.
Uh-oh.
A lot of y'all gagged, man.
Yeah, a lot of y'all gagged.
Come on.
Yeah, a lot of y'all. Y'all out there, not me.
Read, bro. Come on.
As the demand for labor in the West Indies grew with the cultivation of sugar cane, Europe exported enslaved Native Americans to the islands. Historian Alan Gailey estimates that between 1670 and 1715, 24,000 to 51,000 captive Native Americans were exported through Carolina ports,
Go ahead.
of which more than half, 15,000 to 30,000, were brought from Spanish Florida.
Well, brought from Florida. Go ahead.
These numbers were more than the number of Africans imported to the Carolinas during the same period.
Damn, read on.
Galley says that the trade in Indian slaves was at the center of English Empire's development in the American South. The trade in Indian slaves was the most important factor affecting the South in the period 1670 to 1750.
That's familiar, bro. It says the import of Native American slaves were what? Were the most what?
Empires
were the most important factor affecting the South.
And you know what we say, Cap? We think that when Gad wake up, it's going to be the 11th hour.
Right.
Gad seemed like Gad already woke up.
Hey, and the 11th hour is here, man.
The 11th hour, we closer than ever.
The 11th hour is here.
Gad, from the sound like it, Gad already woke up.
Hey, bro, give me that Jeremiah Preston.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. They say the enslaved, the Indian slaves were the most important factor affecting the South.
For 45 years.
For 45 years.
45 years.
So it was. So you got to stand with, bro, because we already know the South was where Judah was being terrorized. I mean, this is what? That's what, 16, what was that, 16, 17, 17, 15?
1670.
What was Judah?
Exactly.
Slavery. So that lets you know that Judah and Gad was in the same time period of slavery.
That's right.
Bomb. Damn, bro. What is this brother doing over there? Read the scripture, bro.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 33.
Come on.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel.
The children of Israel, the so-called Hispanics, Native Indians, come on.
And the children of Judah.
And the children of Judah, the so-called blacks, West Indies.
Yeah. West Indies.
Damn. The so-called African Americans, come on.
Were oppressed.
Were in slavery.
Together.
Literally. At the same time. Not even, cause we spent 1492 and was doing it, was it the Northern Kingdom in the 16? Bro, this is during Judah's slavery. This is during the
right in the middle of it.
Of Judah's slavery. Gad was still being slaved, man.
Dead smack in the middle.
That's crazy.
Millions of them.
Millions still being enslaved. Go ahead, officer.
And they was just crafty with the language of how they teach it in schools.
Mm-hmm.
They classified Gad as just Negro,
right.
Just colored. You know what I'm saying? Because if they taught this in school, a lot of kids, a lot of adults would put the pieces together that we are the same people.
We the same people.
That's why they teach it very
right.
separate.
Yep.
You know?
They catch this because Gad gonna be like, "Oh, you my brother. You my brother.
We went through slavery together.
Why am I mad at you?"
There you go. That's why Esau, you know what they did? They said, damn, we got to separate these people. we got to put these niggas in the city, and we got to put these that know they Native American, we going to put them in reservations where if Judah want to get to them, Judah got to drive 8 hours, 10, 12 hours to go see Gad on the reservation to where they not them on. Bro, damn, that's some crafty stuff.
And
man.
any natives left behind amongst Judah gonna be gross.
They Judah.
They
right.
Judah.
They niggas.
They niggas.
Especially if they black. They niggas. Esau know what he did, man. That's why Esau put, hey, damn, that's some heavy stuff. Esau said if you Negro features, you Negro it. So Esau used, what's the word, colorism? Mm-hmm. Esau used colorism to separate us. He said, you black people,
eugenics.
Y'all gonna live in the, y'all gonna be, but you light-skinned, y'all gonna put y'all on a reservation. So when Judah come get y'all, ain't gonna be no connection because you ain't gonna know. First of all, you don't see them as your brothers because we trained you. We trained you to see black people as evil. We trained you to see your history as. We trained you in a way so that you don't have no connection with Judah. We trained you that way.
It's the Willie Lynch letter.
It's the Willie Lynch letter,
Light
man.
against the dark.
The dark. We trained you that way. So when Judah come get you, when Judah come talk to you, you don't want to hear it because you ain't got no connection to Judah. That's what the white man did to us, man. That's what the white man did.
And little do they know when we pulled up to the reservation, what we was all saying, bro. This looked like the hood, bro.
This is exactly how the hood is.
This looked like a ghetto in America, bro. A ghetto in Mississippi, a ghetto in Texas. That's what the reservation looked like. We connected immediately with them.
It looked like Haiti. It looked like Jamaica.
Yep. Right, like the West Indies.
Right.
Hey, but that's what the white man did, man. The white man separated us. Little do they know there is a God. There is a God, man. When the word get out to them, something in them gonna clap. Some in them gonna rise up and say, damn, let's talk about me. Let's talk about us because they don't even know about this history. The majority of Gad on the reservations have never heard that they were enslaved at the same time as so-called Negroes. And that's history. Go ahead, read.
Starting in...
No, go. Do we finish that?
No.
We'll press together? Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 50.
We almost done.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah...
Hispanics, Nativians, so-called blacks, come on,
were oppressed together.
And we reading literally oppressed together. Not different time periods. Not you was free, but I was a slave. No. We reading where we were oppressed in captivity at the same damn time. The same year, the same month, the same day, the same hour. Go ahead.
Were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast.
Held us fast.
They refused to let them go.
They refused to say, yeah, we enslaved y'all with the Negroes.
Like I said, they worked for years to keep
this. Yep.
They worked hard and refused to let them.
Refused to let us.
They gonna figure out something. Take them to the West Indies.
Yep. West Indies. Yep. Hey, read on. We almost done. Read on.
Back at the article?
Yeah.
Starting in 1698, Parliament allowed competition among importers of enslaved Africans, raising purchase prices for slaves in Africa.
What's the?
So they cost more enslaved Native Americans.
I mean
they can keep having them Native American slaves, keeping them in the slavery.
But also what that means is they was pushing towards the more focus on enslaving Judah. Because they put a higher price on it. Read it again.
Starting in 1698, Parliament allowed competition among importers of enslaved Africans.
Go ahead.
Raising purchase prices for slaves in Africa.
Go ahead.
So they cost more than enslaved Native Americans.
So they cost more than enslaved Native Americans.
So we a better product. We a better product.
Yep. It was like, yeah. Get those. We're going to do a competition. Go get more niggas. And we're going to pay you more for the niggas. you than I pay you for. We gonna pay you less for the Native Americans. We want more niggas. Go ahead, read on.
British settlers, especially those in the southern colonies, purchased or captured Native Americans to use as forced labor in cultivating tobacco, rice, and indigo. Accurate records of the numbers enslaved do not exist. Slavery and colonial.
You see, that's all bullcrap. After records of the number of slaves does not exist. That's bullcrap. So you got the list of so-called Amalek, so-called Jewish people being murdered during the Holocaust. You got that on record. They say 6 million Jews. They mean 6 million Jews. But you telling me you murdered over 100, 200 million of Native American Indians, and you have the number on record? You got nothing? Yeah, you got no estimate, no ballpark, nothing.
Because what is it, Cap, when a boat come in, manifest?
Right.
They keep a manifest of every product that's coming into
that's been
America.
Bought and sold. America got receipts, man.
Got receipts.
Right. So they know how many, because every time they loaded that ship, there was a number of people that could fill that capacity.
Yeah.
So and when they go back to when they arrive in America, they go, okay, we only got these.
I got this many amount. I'm buying it to you because remember you had to have purchase of sale.
Yeah.
What is it called?
The manifest.
The bill of sale.
Oh, bill of sale.
The bill of sale. The receipt of purchase to claim these slaves. Right. So that means it's on the books.
It's on there.
It's on the books. They lying.
I think they're trying to say, like, because God was already down in the South, they just took the land and kept the people right there.
It still don't make sense. Could they still became property?
Nah, Esau keep track of what they got.
Yeah, they do, bro. Esau know exactly what they got. Go ahead.
Slavery in colonial America became a caste of people foreign to English colonists. Native Americans and Africans who were predominantly non-Christian. The Virginia General Assembly defined some terms of slavery in 1705.
What's this?
All servants imported and brought into the country.
All servants be all slaves. Go ahead.
Who were not Christians in their native country.
What's this?
Shall be accounted and be slaves.
Shall be accounted and be slaves. Go ahead.
Negro.
All Negro.
Mulatto. And Indian slaves within this dominion.
What's this?
Shall be held to be real estate.
Property. All Negro, mulatto, and Indian slaves shall be held to be property. Damn! Go ahead.
If any slave resists his master, correcting such slave, and shall happen to be killed in such correction.
Shall happen to be killed. Come on.
The master shall be free of all punishment.
What's this?
As if such accident never happened.
Go to Deuteronomy 28.
That's why they get off killing us.
That's why they get off. Because it's always been in the books. It was an accident. In the name of correction. He had a gun on him. He had a cell phone. He was reaching in his pocket. So I killed him off an accident because I was afraid of my life.
Come on now, dog.
I was afraid of my life.
He resisted.
Read verse 64.
Deuteronomy.
Verse 65.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 65.
Bring it out.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
Go ahead.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
What's this?
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
You know that trembling heart? Read that last part. The master shall be what?
The master shall be free of all punishment, as if such accident never happened.
A trembling of heart is knowing that at the drop of a dime, at any given moment, you could be deaf. For doing nothing.
God, you can get killed and then just nothing happens.
And none of you can just get thrown in the ditch, and that'll be your life.
Yeah, Esau have a bad day. You dead.
Yeah, you dead.
Yeah.
You stepped on a brick and it made. You stepped on a stick and it made noise. Psh, off with your head. That's that trembling, man. You are literally walking on eggshells throughout your life. You talk about stress. You talking about worry.
Damn.
You can't do nothing. You can't even look this white man in the eye. You got to watch that this white man rape your wife, and you better not make a noise. And then the white man say, hey, bring your wife over to my quarters, and she better be good. Bro, think about that. And she better be, or it's gonna be off with your head. So now your wife gotta submit to the raping by the pastor just to protect you. That's trembling, bro. That's a trembling heart right there. Read that again. Read that last part.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
A trembling heart. Come on.
And failing of eyes.
Failing of eyes. We just read it. As if such accident never happened. Failing of eyes. Not going to be redeemed. No man shall save you. Failing of eyes. No justice for your death. No justice. Hell, even today, we still ain't getting no justice for slavery.
Yeah, what about the Native American women missing?
Yeah, all right. All the sisters going missing. The number one kidnapped woman in America is the so-called Native American woman. Number one. Go missing like it's a damn paper that blowed in the wind. And nobody cares.
Ain't no publicity,
no
news
nothing.
footage, no information.
No job.
When they talking about Israel being bombed and whatnot. Right. Where's the ADL?
What is about all these women getting missing?
Our women and kids is getting kidnapped and killed wholesale.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey, they just found this funeral home with a bunch of bodies, and guess what? Guess who these bodies were? Israelite bodies. His so-called Hispanic bodies. One mother said she reported her son missing, and they found his body at the funeral home, chopped up.
Yeah, they call it mishandling the body.
Yeah, mishandling, but his mama know that they found her son. Yeah. The son was at the funeral home. The body was all chopped up. The head was chopped off. The arms were chopped off. The legs were, the organs were gone. And they had buckets. They found buckets of heads, buckets of penises, buckets of legs, all of these body parts, and now they're trying to go to the parents and say, yeah, we found your son. He was chopped up. He been missing for a year. And now you finding his body chopped up at a morgue.
Yeah, he in Colorado.
Right here in
Colorado Springs.
Right here in Colorado, man.
Colorado Springs.
So what's going on in the world is happening to the Israelites, and it's still happening today. What happened in 1600, 1400 is still happening today. And ain't nobody coming to save us, man. Nobody but our black Messiah. The black Messiah, Jesus the Christ, is to save us. Coming to redeem us out of the hand of our enemies. Because we need saving. Right. Get Luke 168. We're going to close off on this scripture. Get Luke 168. For you so-called Hispanics. You so-called Hispanics, man. Y'all are the Israelites according to the Bible. And the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the Bible. Come on, Luke 168.
The book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
He hath visited and redeemed his people. Come on.
And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us.
A horn of a leader, talking about Christ. Come on.
In the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Mm-hmm. The same we is the thee in Deuteronomy 28:15. That's the same we. It's the same thee that went into captivity. It's the same thee that was put on slave ships. It's the same thee that was put into captivity, Judah and Ephraim. The same thee is the we in Luke 168. Come on. That we should be saved
from
our enemies.
The same enemies that you read in Luke in Deuteronomy 28:68. The enemies that bought us in slavery is our enemies. Come on.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. That's now what you got.
So, let's get the ads. The manly badge of dignity. Got to get our beard gains up.
When you look in the mirror, what do you feel? Fearlessness, austerity, masculinity, godliness. But what is your beard say about you?
Hold up. Put the camera on this, brother. Did you using it?
Not yet.
Just say no. Hey, come on him. This brother said he was gonna buy it. He has yet to buy it. Well, why you rebellious, bro? Go ahead.
I've been trying to buy it, bro.
How you trying to buy it? That don't even make sense. I've been trying to buy it. So what? You put in your card, it declined? What do you mean trying to buy it?
I'm only using cash.
All right, take him off. Take him off the camera. I forgot this brother only use cash, bro. Bro, you Issachar, bro.
But he got brothers. You got brothers.
Yeah, he got brothers.
Come on. You can give somebody that cash and get you that beard cream. The beardly manly badge of dignity.
He don't want it, bro. You see his face?
Nah, you want to keep it like that.
What you said?
Emotional.
He want to keep it like baby booty face.
Say he like that porcupine beard.
He said everybody got a porcupine beard,
Yeah.
bro. And it is true, bro. It's like sticking out, bro, like spikes. That thing look like it hurt when you touch it.
What you call that animal? That bend over?
The
Armadillo.
No, the porcupine, man.
Porcupine.
Yeah, the porcupine with the stuff be sticking out.
Right.
I don't know, bro. It look like if I touch it, it's gonna cut my finger, bro.
Right.
It do, bro. Look at that. Hey, man, you gotta get you some beard oil, man. Stop playing games, bro.
Right.
Well, you don't say that 3 weeks
Right.
already. Yes, sir, Cap.
Right.
That's right, Cap. You lying right now, bro. You lying in front of the whole nation, bro. Oh my God!
Right. Him and Soldier has to die.
So him man has to die.
Sure, Cap, I'm gonna take care of it. I repent.
Why you do?
You got it.
There?
All praise. Go ahead, Soldier. Go ahead.
When you look in the mirror, what do you feel? Fearlessness, austerity, masculinity, godliness. But what does your beard say about you? Get definitive results with the bold, natural scents from the manly badge of dignity beard oil and ignite the king. Because it's important to look how you feel.
Hey, that's heavy, bro. That's heavy, bro. He said, what your beard look like say a lot about you. Something to think about, Yakana. So if the bigger the beard is, the louder your voice will become, bro. It's something to think about. Something to think about. Go ahead.
I got my beard.
You see his brother beard?
Yeah, look at that.
You using it, right?
I'm using it. I use it every day.
All
Rub
praises.
it on there and get it good.
All
It come with a
praises.
brush. It come with a comb. All for the beard. It's a little kit.
All praises, man. What'd you say?
Two, a night one and a day one.
Damn. You hear that, Yakana?
Yeah.
Why you said damn like you ain't heard this commercial 4 times already?
I need to
Come
get
on
it.
now, dog.
Bro, you like the guy that cried wolf. Especially your eyes up. You just like up. Eyes up. The guy that cried wolf, man. I'm gonna get it.
We got a couple brothers in
I
here
need
that
it.
need this
I'm gonna
beard.
get it. He ain't yet.
Somebody in IT need it.
Who needed our tea?
That's right.
Who was that? Your
That was a
son?
real low hand raise, brother.
Yeah, I was like, all right, bro. All right, move.
He
the
did
hell
a
on
T-Rex
now.
arm.
Hey, he was like this. Move the hell on now. All right, now y'all got some ass. Now move on. You to answer that?
Oh yeah. What you pulling on?
Why you put the camera on me?
You pulling on? Pull on it again.
Bro, it ain't there because we're supposed to see your cheek move. When you pull your beard, bro, you say I'm pulling my beard, how my cheek don't move from off my teeth.
I'm seeing it, Cap.
No, when you do it, it go way like hell. Like you can see your damn back.
It look like invisible string pulling your cheek.
Right. Hey, go ahead, bro. Do it again. Go ahead. Move the mic, bro.
Yeah, don't be trying to hide it.
Don't smile. No, he trying to keep it.
Give us the other side. We ain't gonna look at it.
All right. Jerusalem wasn't built in a day.
Y'all even started building.
I'm building? There's stuff built.
Oh, you got
There's a foundation.
You got the kid?
No, brother ain't got the kid. Brother ain't got no kid. Oh, it's the
He's
mustache.
building the mustache.
You want to have a curly mustache. I don't know what's up with this brother, man. You curly mustache brothers, man.
There's like two of us.
No, it's more than.
There's more.
Say Reuben?
Says the Reubenite.
Nah, he can stay Judah.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right, go. Yeah, run through the math. Let's
Go
do
to
it.
the next one.
Yes, sir. All right. Manly badge of dignity. Get your manly badge of dignity. What?
That brother back there hating.
Hey, get your weight up, not your hate up.
Yeah, man. Get your weight up, not your hate up, and get your badge of dignity.
Stop playing games.
And stop believing in the Trinity, okay?
Bars.
Right.
Bars.
A beard has nothing to do with my salvation.
Well, that happened yesterday.
I'm going to tell you right now, buddy.
Hey, you got to tell her the Yakina. You got to tell the Yakina, bro. Yakina, bro, stop believing in the Trinity, bro, and get your manly badge of dignity. So stop playing around, bro. You know he know the kid too. Yes, sir.
Damn. Why do him like that?
While he rub his spikes. Yes, sir. Go ahead, bro. Come on. We got to go. Come on.
All right. So, if you want to be saved from your enemies in the hands of all that hate you, we got schools. Visit IsraelUnite.org. Find a school near you. If you happen to be in Colorado, we have a school, 9034 East Easter Place. Come learn your true nationality. We also teach classes 3 times a day, 7 days a week for free. Make sure you subscribe to IUIC Denver in the classroom, IUIC in the classroom. We teach all day. Make sure you subscribe. IUIC TV. I don't know why you ain't got a subscription yet. You need it so you can watch Shout Out Tuesday. All right? If you want to,
hey, you got a subscription?
Yeah.
You got a subscription?
Yes, sir.
You got a subscription?
Yes, sir.
You got a subscription? You got a subscription?
Yes, sir.
I didn't believe that last one. Right, exactly. Shame.
Hey,
Shame.
put the camera on this guy. Hey, put the camera on this guy, bro.
He said, "I ain't got. You ain't got $2.
You ain't got. It's $2.
You got $2.
It's $2. Hey, put the camera on this guy, bro. Zoom in on him, bro. This guy got IUIC TV. Zoom in on this brother. Zoom in more. Zoom in all the way, Boaz.
Right.
Yeah, you see this? You see that face, y'all? That's the face of somebody. Yeah, we should shame his ass. All right, zoom out. Go
Right.
And I'm gonna say, hey, next week I'm gonna have it.
I ain't had time
Your ass
today.
ain't shaming me ever.
I had time today. I got time
This
today.
brother ain't got IUIC TV, man. Damn. And Bishop been talking about that thing forever. And this brother right here ain't got IUIC. Amazing.
You
Y'all
don't
brothers.
see the errors
Now,
mistreated. us for
hey,
years.
that brother don't watch Shout Out Tuesday.
Not at all.
Dang.
Or all exclusive content that we have.
Too busy watching freaking NFL Sunday. That's what it is.
Hey,
Right.
you speaking of dark mystery right now. He
Well,
don't
he
know
watching
the
NFL
extended
Sunday.
version of Tuesday.
Right. He just know
He don't know
he
know the history, and that's
know
it.
a little bit cut out. All right, y'all praise to the Most High,
Why is
y'all.
it cutting off so soon?
All praise to the Most High. Hey, man, y'all tune in for next week for News Hour. All right. I was going to say something. I forgot what I was. Hey, shout out to the bishops, the deacons, the captains, those that are traveling, those that are putting in the work above measure in the front scene, behind the scene, on the side of the scene. Y'all doing it for brothers like us can follow suit. So all praise to the Most High. Hey, shout out to the IT team.
Right.
Come on, man. Do your ad lib, man. Yeah. I know we ain't got that many claps for y'all. Out to the cameraman. Soldier Boaz. We got the Sires in the back. Soldier Josiah, Soldier Yosai. Shout out to the live audience. All praises. Soldiers be supporting us. Azrael. Micah.
Right.
That's my dad. But I just want to you ever seen a kid with big cheeks? Yeah. And you just want to pinch the cheek? That's Michael, bro. I just want to pinch the hell out of his cheeks, bro. It's like just turn it. All praises, y'all. Hey, I'm Captain to my left.
Officer Simon Judah.
To my right.
Officer Dunn.
To his right.
Soldier Yokonan.
To Simon to the left.
Officer Jonah.
To his left.
Soldier has to die.
And we are the
Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes.
Shalom.
Teach you to turn that thing up.